welcome back to Work with V. And if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I am a work-at-home, stay-at-home mom, and we are on week 6. Can't believe the summer is going that fast, but we are on week 6 of Mommy and Me Camp. So, Mommy and Me Camp, what I've been doing this summer is each week we have a different theme for camp. So we've had art camp, we've had young physician camp, we've had STEM camp. Last week we had art camp with Spanish. So every week it's something different, and this week is going to be my lovey's favorite week. We are doing a space camp. So space is something that my daughter really enjoys, and she has been looking forward to space camp. So I want to show you guys some of the activities and things that we're going to do. Before I do that, I am going to go over kind of what our week looks like during our home Mommy and Me Camp. So trying to find the balance between me having to work, my household duties, and entertaining. So usually our day with my daughter, it starts around 9 o'clock. So I may get up before her around 7 or 7:30 so that I can get any paperwork done, any emails done, maybe a phone call or two before she gets up, or at least we start interacting for the day. So around about 9 o'clock, we do breakfast, usually between 9 and 9:30. And then from there, we do our outdoor time if it's not extremely hot. So I don't handle the heat well. I do wear an ice vest that you may have seen in one of my other videos, but I do not handle the heat well. So I do wear an ice vest. I wear a hat and I drink water, but it's not enough for me. So if the weather is not extremely hot, then we go outside, maybe for a bike ride, a quick splash in the pool. She may do some roller skating, we may do some soccer, just something to get out and get active for about 20 minutes at the beginning of the day. So let's call that morning recess. And then from there, it's always about eating all day long. She eats all day long, so we have snack time. So now it's probably around 10 or 10:30, and this is when some of her classes may begin. So this week I have her registered for a space camp class, and that's exactly the topic. It's about space camp. So between her doing her class, I will then, while she's doing her class, I will then try to jump back on the computer, send some emails, do some phone calls, or some things that I need to do around the house. From there, after her Zoom call is over, we usually do an activity together, like one of these activities here in the back that I will show you. And then we'll have lunch together, and then she'll have some independent free time, quiet time. So quiet time consists of her reading a book or working on her summer bridge. It does not consist of iPad and TV shows, and I like to have her do that for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then usually after that, we will go back to another snack, and she may have a second Zoom class in the afternoon for like another 30 or 45 minutes. I've tried not to give too many classes because this is not school. This is summer, and it's all about having fun. So I want to show you some of the activities that we do, some of the books, and I try to make sure that whatever books that she reads, they're in line with whatever the theme of the week. So we've already had 6 weeks of summer. We may repeat some of those themes with books that we did not finish or with different activities. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, though, this summer, the space camp. So these are some of the activities that we have. The first activity is very simple, but it's something that can be done over and over again. So we'll play this game throughout the week. It's a Space Explorers Write and Wipe activity mat. So this is by Skillmatics. All right, so I'll flip it over and kind of show you. But as I mentioned before, it has 20 repeat activities. So this gives the opportunity for Desiree and I to play for maybe 20 or 30 minutes, so we have some interactions together. And with that many activities, we can do this beyond just this week. So the back of the box will show you some of the kinds of activities that we have. So this one here is like a search and find with Billy. This one here is a game on, play planet. So it's just a basic science game. The mats all have double sides, and it has 2 pins, the cloth, and then a little certificate when you're done. And it also shows on Skillmatics what the learning outcomes are supposed to be. So we're supposed to learn about the planets and their moons, asteroids, comets, meteors, and gravity, etc. So I'm looking forward to playing this with my little girl, later today. Now, as far as books are concerned, sorry, swap that out there. This one will take her throughout the week to read. So this is little kid's first big book of space. And I must say, this book is beautiful. My camera really doesn't do justice on how bright and brilliant the pages are. But they have so many facts about the Earth, about the moon, each planet. So she'll be reading this. This will be a part of her reading assignment. And as I've mentioned before, if you guys don't know, my daughter does go to a Spanish immersion school. So we're trying to keep our Spanish up, even though I am not a Spanish speaker at home. I speak a little bit, but not fluently. And she will be reading La Luna no es de queso. So it's a short book. She could probably read this within her 20-minute window. But if it took her longer, she could stretch this out, of course, throughout 2 days. So we also will be doing Summer Bridge. She does that throughout the week, 20 minutes. And then this is a simple memory game. It's dry erase, where you name the object, and then you have to remember the object and then relabel them. All right. Now this is what I am looking most forward to her opening up. I'm probably gonna let her open it up today or tomorrow. So her birthday is next week and she is into space. She has requested a telescope for her birthday. And as I understand, she has an app on her phone or her iPad, called Star Walk. And Star Walk says that there's supposed to be a meteor shower this week. So I'll let her open it maybe before her birthday so that she can do a little stargazing. I'll flip the box over here. It says, these are the specifications, and I don't know a lot about telescopes, but it had great reviews on Amazon. And then, of course, the caution: never aim your telescope at the sun or even close to the sun. So I will make sure that we only are using this at nighttime to do our stargazing. But that's what I have. So that's all we have this week for Space Week. Stay tuned for next week's adventures at Mommy and Me Summer Camp.